Good morning, FireTech Nation. So we're going to be doing a series of special Saturday morning coffees where I show you guys my other PCs. You've seen this before. This is the Monkey King. It's called the Monkey King because it's based off Wukong. So basically, that's a 140 in the back, Lian Li TL LTD. That's a Ryu Gen 3 AIO 360. You can see it. Along with every fan in here is Lian Li. It's got the Lian Li streamers. Yep, it's the Lian streamer back on the back of the GPU. And the GPU, of course, as you can see, is the Asus Strix 5070 Ti. I bet you guys are gonna say, well, I'll leave that up for your discussion. Is why do you have that in there with 5070? And pause before you ever think that I don't have a 5090, because I do. But I like it like this. That's why it's in there. Pure and simple. So again, this is the full setup. I mean, from the keyboard, that's a Wukong mouse, Wukong keyboard, complete with Chinese characters, Wukong gamepad or controller, along with the Wukong itself. So we're here to talk about a few things today, like I always do on Saturday morning coffee. Make this brief. If you're looking for a new PC case, Amazon is still selling a bunch of cases at really good prices. Really good prices. You got some DIY PC stuff. You can get a wood grain if you're into that. Corsair even got that's Corsair people, even got a $75 case, $84 case. You've seen this before. It's in the bedroom. It's my geometric. If you're in the Lian Li, here you go. That's normal price for them. And then my personal favorite, I do all my builds in, my budget builds. Montech is good right now. Good. Thermaltake's have really good sales going on. Even if you into this case, there you go. It comes out to about $420, $430 after taxes. I can't remember, but there you go. Oh, and if you can't find one at Micro Center, you gotta pay shipping. But I live next to a Micro Center, so I mean, these are all some really good deals if you're looking for a case swap or a first-time builder. So with that said, we're gonna move along to some really, really outrageous stuff going on with 5090s. This is why I'm glad I bought mine before this happened. This is crazy, but this is a really, really pretty 5090. I cannot lie, but I'm not paying that for it. Not at all. I'm not paying this for it. Performance is supposed to be great. You can get one at Micro Center for about $52, which still not gonna happen for me. But yeah, I still like the way it looked. I mean, it's got a great design. It looks good this way. So vertically or horizontally, this thing's gonna be really interesting and basically an entire statement piece. And believe it or not, at $5,200, they're selling. Now here's the breakdown of the Steam machine and the prices. So the Steam machine will start at $1,049 for the 512 version, and it doesn't come with a controller. I mean, that's pretty sad, but I understand what they're trying to do. Valve doesn't want to lose $1 on their hardware. I mean, this is not a console, people. I mean, they're gonna play it as a console, a living room PC, so to speak, because it is the way that it's built. It will allow you to hook it right up into your TV. You don't really need a monitor, and you're gonna get great resolution because everything's heavily modified in here. It's gonna give you great resolution, whereas a PC needs that smaller dot per inch on that monitor to give you the best video image you can have. But we're just gonna talk about these prices real quick. So you add the controller in the package, and instantly you're gonna pay that $100 that they trying to get out of it. So the controller is $100, as you can see right there. If you're willing to spend more, you get the 2 terabyte. You're jumping up to $1,349, and that's without a controller, but you get 2 terabytes. So you want the 2 terabytes with the controller, you're looking at basically $1,500 after taxes. So if you want to join the Steam ecosystem, here it is. And you go ahead and buy you a Steam Deck, the virtual machine that they coming out with. You can play on your TV in the living room with your family, or you could build your own, which is exactly what a lot of people are doing right now, because with an ITX motherboard, and if you have the right, basically, machines to do it. If you got a 3D printer, let me just let that out the bag. If you got a 3D printer, you can build one of these. They're doing it online. They have tutorials online. They're giving you the STL files. You can literally build this. But here's the problem. It will cost you this much money. People have already done it, and certain people have brought it in for around $1,100. But yeah, you're gonna spend $1,000 because of the RAM and storage prices. And in order to beat this, you at least need a 5700, or RX 5700, 8 gig, I believe. You go up from that, whatever. If you can source a bunch of used parts, yeah, you can crush it. But repeatable build, making it new, yeah. At least a 3600 and a AMD 3600. I say 3600X and a RX 5700 8 gig to start, just to beat this. And you're gonna think, well, those are old, PC parts. You're right, they are, and they're costing an arm and a leg right now. That's just where we at with PCs. So if anybody want to stay a console gremlin, fine, do that. If you want to step up, to where the big boys play, you're gonna pay big boy money. Anyway, y'all know what I say. I'm Sean Rain. Get in the end game, get a PC. Oh yeah, hit it one more time. It's beautiful, ain't it? I know. Anyway, I'm out.